What's going on YouTube? It's Silva Armory and I'm your host, James Silva, and today is part 2 of our building lean muscle while burning fat workout strategy we put together for Shadow Behemoth. For those of you who didn't catch part 1, I'll just put the link down below, and basically in part 1 we went over a lot of the details on cardio and eating right for this certain individual who requested how does he build more lean mass in the upper body while still burning off fat. So we're going to get into this workout right now, but today we're doing shoulders, biceps, and triceps, and we're going to keep it at a little bit higher intensity, higher interval pace to still stimulate muscle growth, but at the same time burning off the calories and the fat. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so first thing we're going to blast the shoulders. Now, again, you probably want to start off with a warm-up, and the second thing you want to do is actually start to stretch to open up your shoulders, especially for Shadow Behemoth, who is a gamer. His shoulders most likely are in this position all day, and I don't know what you do for work specifically, but if you drive or if you type or if you're writing something or if you spend a lot of time in an office job sitting down, your shoulders are usually rounded forward and you're usually like this or whatever, you know. So the first thing you want to do is open up your shoulder joints, and the best way to do that is get like a pole. It's just a broomstick, but basically hold on to it and just take it up above your head. Lean back a little bit, take a couple deep breaths, and then relax. Do that about 15, 20, 30 seconds, but you want to do it about 2 to 3 times before the workout, as well as you could also do like a light set to just warm up the muscles, to get them started, activated, fired up, ready for a heavier load. The other thing you can do is like pec stretches, where you go up to a machine or bar and you have your arm at 90 degrees and you're twisting your body outward, so you feel this stretch right in the pec. Alright, so anyways, what we're going to do, I'm going to run by it really quick, and then I'll show you the form individually. But basically, I call this the 6x6 hell. So what we're going to do is 4 different exercises on shoulders, literally following each other in a superset. So the first one is a front raise. You're going to do the 6 reps. Then a lateral raise, 6 reps. Then you're going to do a rear delt by bending forward. And then finally you end with a shoulder press, 6 reps. Alright, so first we're going to talk about the form on all the exercises. Actually, first we're going to talk about is the dumbbells. The dumbbells, you want to use a weight that you feel comfortable with, that you'll be able to get through all the first 3 sets of 6, so 18 reps, while giving you an effective burn, but at the same time you'll be able to finish it all 3 sets. And then after that, you want to be able to use the weight on the barbell on the military press. The weight on the barbell military press, you want to use a heavier weight. Something that you can, that will be a challenge for you for those last 6 reps. And the reason why we're doing the barbell last versus first is because you're already pre-fatiguing all 3 heads of the deltoid with the front raise, the lateral raise, and the rear delt raise. So the front raise first, what we're going to talk about is you don't want to swing your body. This is a common mistake I see with front raises, is people will swing and let the arms rock back and get it up using momentum. You want to keep a very strict form, bracing your core, keeping your core tight, back straight, chest up, and you're just going about to where your arms are parallel to the floor and slowly bring them down. Like I said, one of the biggest things I notice is people just using a lot of momentum with that. Now that goes for the lateral raise just as well, where the lateral raise, you're starting off either in the front or the sides, but I usually start off in the front, and you're bringing them up parallel to the floor and back down slow and controlled. You want to be able to control the weight, never let the weight control you. And then same thing, don't let your body swing, getting build up momentum and getting them up there, because then it's just negating the purpose of the exercise. And then finally, the rear delt raise. This is the more complicated one, is you want to keep your chest out, back straight, keeping a neutral spine alignment, bending from the hip bend forward to where your body's about a little bit higher than parallel to the floor, and then you're just coming out to the side. Now, the neutral spine alignment is hard enough as is because you have to keep your core tight and just keep yourself right there. The second part that I see a common mistake with this one is the arms coming straight out to the side. What ends up happening is I see a lot more times where people start to go more back like this versus straight out like this. Now you can bend your elbows a little bit to shorten the lever and do a little bit more weight so your arms are bent. I believe I just did it bent in the previous clip. But basically you want to be able to get it where you're feeling your rear delt squeeze in the back. That is the whole purpose of doing the rear delt. So like I said, we pre-fatigue all 3 of those muscles, and then the anterior medial and posterior deltoid. And we're going to go right into the military press. Now the military press is a complicated exercise as is, and I'll just do another video on going over just the military press, shoulder press at another time. But the military press, again, one of the most common mistakes I see is when people get underneath the bar is they'll arch their back and press up this way, making it more of a chest exercise, but at the same time really putting themselves in danger with their low back. If you feel like this might be an issue with your back, if you just have poor core stability at the moment, what you can do is just sit down in a chair, bench, or whatever, and while you're sitting there, just go ahead and shoulder press it. Another way you could get around with this is doing like a hammer strength machine if your gym has one, or something in that to substitute until you build up a little bit more strength into it and a little bit more confidence in it. But your standing barbell press will be your best exercise. One, because you're going to be engaging so many more muscles versus sitting down on something, and at the same time it's the best way to build up overall strength in your shoulders. Alright, so your shoulders should be pretty fried right now. What we're going to do is we're still going to hit one more shoulder exercise, but we're going to start incorporating biceps and triceps. First shoulder exercise we're going to do is the Arnold press. Now first, you have the dumbbells here, spread them out, press them up, and then you rotate back down and around. Now, this exercise specifically works out so many muscle groups because of the positioning of the arms. So you're going to be working out your chest, your biceps, your shoulders. When you spread them out, your lats, triceps, still your shoulders, back in. So you start off with Arnold, do about 10 reps. After you finish the Arnold, grab another pair of dumbbells, or if it's the same pair that you need, and you're going to go into bicep curls. You're going to do that about 6 to 8 reps, and then immediately what you're going to do is take one of the dumbbells behind your head and go into overhead tricep extension. Now with the overhead triceps, one of the common mistakes here is when you have the weight behind your head is the elbows will flare out. You want to keep your elbows as forward as possible and just go straight up with your hands bending from the elbow. That's how you're going to hit the tricep. With the tricep exercise, you want to burn out. So you want to be able to do anywhere from about, if you're feeling your triceps are ready, or if your shoulders are just dying, you're probably going to end up with like 8 reps, but you want to get up to about 15 reps with the triceps to start activating them, depending on exactly your level of fitness. So you want to do that combo right there of the Arnold, bicep curls, and overhead triceps, about 3 sets. Each exercise, like I said, 10, 8, and 12 to 15. Alright, so now we're going to blast the biceps and triceps. Now, we're going to do this by supersetting them, but we're going to go ahead and start with the bar, doing bicep curls. Now, I have an easy bar here. It's actually a curved bar. If your gym does not have an easy bar, which it should, I mean, most gyms usually have it preset weights, but you can use a straight bar too. It doesn't really matter that much. But what we're going to first start off with is with 21s. Now, 21s, you got the bar. Again, you want to have something comfortable enough to get through the exercise, and it's trial and error. If you're not confident in the weight you're using, or if it's just way too heavy and you're not getting through the 21s, just go down slightly until the point where eventually you're going to complete the whole set. And then once you complete the whole set and you feel a little bit comfortable and not even really winded, start to up the weights. Alright, so right here we got the bar. My hands are about literally down from the shoulders straight down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to curl them up halfway only for 7 reps. After those 7 reps, I'm going to go to the top half, all the way up, halfway down for 7 reps. After I do that for 7 reps, I go all the way down, all the way up, 7 reps. Those are 21s. You should feel a great pump in your bicep from this. Immediately after the 21s, I'm going to go ahead and I have a tricep push down on a cable machine. And again, for this specifically, since you're trying to burn off fat while building up lean mass, not so, shouldn't be so worried on what kind of grip you have. If you have a straight bar, great. If you have a rope, go for it. If you have a V-bar, go for it. Just hit those triceps. So we're going to grab this, push it down. Now right now I have a very light weight on here. And what I'm going to do is about 12 to 15 reps on this light weight. After this, I'm going to go up about 10 to 15 pounds, go for 12 reps. After this, go up another 10 to 15 pounds, go for 10 reps. And this is going to start destroying my triceps. I'm going to feel it burn, get tired, want to lock up, and I'm going to go up another plate, go for 8 reps, go for another plate, go for 6 reps, and go all the way down until eventually you're getting just at 2 reps or your arms give out, whichever happens first. After usually when I get to the heaviest one, which is 2 reps, I go back to what I started and just do 15 just to burn them out. Your arms will feel pumped, they'll feel huge, they'll feel great. And again, since you're keeping up that high intensity, you're going to be burning a lot more calories, you're going to be burning off a lot more fat. With that being said, give yourself a break after that, minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, what you need, and then do it again, 21s and tricep burnouts. Alright guys, that was it for my arm blasting, fat burning exercise routine. I know it was a little bit more shoulder heavy than biceps and triceps, but I was afraid of making this video just a little too long, which I think it still is already. But anyways, if you guys have any kind of questions, comments, or feedback, just leave them in the comment section below. You could also leave me any kind of questions on Facebook or on this YouTube channel, Shadow Behemoth. If you have any kind of questions for these workouts, just, again, let me know, and I'll be glad to give you another video response. And stay tuned, guys. I'm going to be throwing out more videos very soon. Don't forget to check out the videos right underneath me from our other trainers, as well as part 1 of this video. So, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.